Nairobi News Extra. I'm here with my usual panelists. How did you guys celebrate your Easter?
We're not usuals.
You're not usuals. You're what? Unique.
After Easter, we are born again.
Oh my goodness.
We are renewed.
So you were not born again before?
No, we are renewed in the Spirit of the Lord.
Amen.
Yeah, so don't call us usual.
Anyway, we have a lot to talk about today, but before, we just want to pay a special tribute because we lost one very talented comedian over the Easter period. Ayaya, most people know him as Ayaya, but he's called Emmanuel Makori. He will be laid to rest on Friday. May his soul rest in peace. Moving on, we have to talk about the Nairobi women representative aspirants. There's a new breed of politicians coming up. I don't know if you guys have noticed these catchy slogans called Bei Wanai, Manzi Wanai, Msupana Works. Hizo zinatuambia nini? How does that even reflect with what they are going to do for us? Really, guys? What is going on? Is this the reason why people will never take this seat very seriously? Kevin.
Okay, I think the ladies are doing fine because they are trying to identify with the language that Nairobian people understand. The people of Nairobi understand, and Sheng is a big deal in Nairobi. So by them,
just a minute. Sheng is a big deal in Nairobi, but the sort of words they're using super or Demwa, Nai, or whatever it is, or Bewana. I mean, they can use other words that are Sheng to signify, someone who is hardworking or respectable.
What other Sheng name or word
Doesn't
can
have to,
you
you don't have
use?
Listen.
What does Msupa mean?
Msupa means just a beautiful lady.
So what does that have to do with what you're going to do for
the county?
Yeah.
She's saying the fact that she's beautiful and she's a lady.
What
She
does
deserves
beauty
that.
have to do with whatever you have to do?
Are you selling your beauty or selling what your manifesto?
The policies you're going to sell to the voters.
Come on.
Your beauty is not the one that is going to do the work.
Before you start attacking, language is very important in politics. If they feel that that is one way of marketing themselves, because beauty is also a tool in marketing yourself.
But what
so
are
if
they
they're
sending?
using that to their advantage, I have no problem
What
with that.
message are they sending to the people? Because you see, let me give an example of former U.S. President Barack Obama's slogan, "Yes, we can." It meant that we can do big things, we can do magnificent things. A slogan that actually tells us something. Mi ukiniambia ati Bei Wanai, mi hata sijui hiyo inamaanisha nini.
I agree with Kevin. They're doing a very good job in their campaigns or whatever it is they do to get those votes. But using the feminism aspect to get that vote, I think it's a way, it's stooping too low for me. I don't agree with that. Use something else. Sell those your policies, sell whatever you
use your work ethic or what you're
you don't have to use your beauty, whatever you call yourself, super works, what's Bay again?
Yeah, I think it's terrible. I think it's really, it's not creative at all. We've had really good women in leadership. We've had Nobel Peace Prize winner Wangari Maathai. We've had the Iron Lady, and these were not women who are selling, hawako wanauza sura, walikuwa wanauza sera. Kwa hivyo tunaambia wakina dada wa Nairobi waache mchezo. Because if the next governor of Nairobi slaps the next women rep, it will be because of these slogans. They need
we are going to
they need to be taken seriously. But we need to vote in someone with, someone mwenye anauza sera.
What is Shebe's slogan?
Okay, we don't want to go into particulars, but let me read you something. A quote from Njoki Chege's column. She recently wrote something about them. She said, "The only difference between the curvaceous Dubai visiting socialites and the women rep aspirants is that the politicians can afford billboards to showcase what they have to offer."
Njoki Chege is entitled to her opinion. Just as
but
they
I agree with her.
You agree with her?
I agree with her because to date I have not seen anything tangible or concrete that they have given us. Because at the end of the day, this position of a women rep, not so many people understand what are the roles of the women rep. And unfortunately, we have been put at a position where we have not seen anything happening. Correct me if I'm wrong, in terms of those roles being executed by this person who was voted in. To date, let me just say the truth, I do not have someone who I'm saying that on August 8th I'm going to vote for.
As a women rep.
I think Shebesh is doing a good job. I think Shebesh
But
knows
people
her
are
stuff.
questioning where she's been in the last 4 years.
But you see now, when it comes to the women rep, they don't have a kitty or a budget that they are allocated to, go and do development works and whatnot. And so they are a bit constrained when it comes to, doing some of the things that they've promised.
Then what is the point of having that post?
Okay, let me answer you.
Now, that's a good question. So should we just then do away with it?
No,
Because
according to the constitution, actually, as he says, there's no kitty for them, but there is a kitty. In fact, there's a video, if we can replay the video of Shebesh on Sidebar, where she said they were allocated 7 million or something.
I want people to see what we can offer as women. So please, yesterday, on another show, you said the women rep is getting 10 million. It is 7 million. 7 million. So 10 million.
For
yes, you did. No,
Administration?
it's 7 million, my sister. Yes. Administration is within the 7 million.
Okay.
So please, a bit of fact. Then,
yes.
The role of the women rep is actually to advocate for laws that will help the woman. Actually, her role is to represent us.
The problem is, are they doing that?
But have we been
Are they
represented?
doing that?
That's the question.
Because
Have we been
these are the people we vote for. Then when they go to parliament, they just go sit there, and then after 5 years, they are flaunting all these things. Msupa Anai and
coming up with poor political strategies.
In terms of
campaign.
communication, they are communicating very well. That one, I give them a 10. But in terms of development, those guys are doing nothing.
We need someone who just go down back to the drawing board and come up with a strong campaign strategy.
The politicians know that we Kenyans are the worst hypocrites that ever existed on earth. Simply because, we like pretending, saying that we are going to vote someone on policies and on their manifesto. They are going to do this and that. But the point is, I'll vote for the person who I feel secure with. That is my own.
I will vote
That
for
is where Utamataki comes in.
So Kevin, in Nairobi, honestly, do we vote along tribal lines in Nairobi?
I think we do.
In Nairobi,
I don't think.
I don't think
Because
we do.
we've had someone like Sonko being elected in all manner of parties in this country, and it's just the other day that I realized Sonko was Kamba. I didn't know. Honestly.
The truth is, okay, maybe the county leaders, maybe people will vote for the popular party. But when you now go to constituencies, I can assure you for free that Dagoretti North, for example, ODM is going to win that seat. But if you go to
such confidence.
It's because even in the city we are balkanized according to our tribes. Like maybe a certain tribe dominates a certain region of the city, and that will now dictate on how people are going to vote.
I don't think so, guys. I think we should move away from these tribalistic lines.
We should,
and just focus. We should, and it all has to do with you and me. It's a decision we have to make, and actually choose to do it, because
the day we get there, Sylvania,
we will get there. I believe in Kenya, and I believe in all of us, that if we just decide to move away from tribalistic lines, we can be very fine in this country. But anyway, can someone else who wants
the day we get there, Sylvania,
yes,
will be a great day. We'll be a very great country.
We'll be a very great country.
Extremely great. But until then,
let's keep on.
Let's keep dreaming on.
But can someone else please come up as a women representative? Because the ones
Why
we
don't
have
you take
seen.
it up?
Yeah, why don't you do it?
No, I like talking about politics.